weight of tradition. Once upon a time in the heart of a bustling Nigerian village, 17-year-old Kofi lived under the watchful eyes of his strict parents, Abina and Kwame. They were respected members of the community, known for their unwavering adherence to tradition and discipline. Kofi had grown up in a household where obedience was paramount, and dreams were often sacrificed at the altar of parental expectations. As his 18th birthday approached, Kofi felt a surge of hope and rebellion. He believed that turning 18 would grant him the freedom to choose his own path, one that diverged from the rigid expectations of his parents. He dreamed of pursuing a career in music, a passion that filled his heart with joy but was dismissed by his parents as frivolous and unworthy. On the eve of his birthday, Kofi gathered his courage and confronted his parents. "I want to be a musician," he declared, his voice shaking with determination. Abina's face hardened, while Kwame's brow furrowed in disapproval. "You are still our child," Kwame replied sternly. "You will finish your studies and take over the family business. Music is not a career. It is a distraction." Kofi felt the weight of their words pressing down on him. As he stormed out of the house, he vowed to prove them wrong. Determined to pursue his passion, Kofi began sneaking out at night to perform at local gatherings. He quickly gained popularity among his peers, who admired his talent and charisma. Unbeknownst to him, Abina and Kwame were aware of their son's late-night escapades and were plotting to intervene. On Kofi's 18th birthday, Abina and Kwame organized a grand celebration to showcase their son's achievements in academics, an event meant to reaffirm their control over his future. As guests arrived, Kofi felt trapped between two worlds, the expectations of his parents and the dreams he longed to chase. Please drop in comment, and subscribe to encourage us to bring more interesting stories your way. Thank you. During the party, Kofi's childhood friend Amma surprised him with an impromptu performance on stage. As she sang a song they had written together, Kofi felt an overwhelming sense of longing for the life he desired. The crowd cheered for Amma, but Kofi's heart sank as he realized that this moment was slipping away from him. The village elders played a significant role in enforcing traditional values. They believed that children should respect their parents' wishes above all else, viewing Kofi's aspirations as a rebellion against cultural norms. The local school also emphasized academic success over artistic pursuits, further isolating Kofi from those who shared his passion. Kofi found solace in a small music group formed by local youths who shared similar dreams. They met secretly in abandoned buildings or under the moonlight by the riverbank, creating songs that spoke of freedom and self-discovery. As Kofi continued to defy his parents' wishes, tensions escalated within the household. Abina became increasingly frustrated with her son's disobedience, while Kwame resorted to strict punishment, restricting Kofi's access to friends and activities outside school. In retaliation, Kofi began distancing himself from home life. He spent more time with Amma and their music group, leading to a rift between him and his parents. The once harmonious home became a battleground of clashing ideals. The breaking point came when Kofi decided to enter a regional music competition without informing his parents. When they discovered his plan through gossip in the village, they were furious. In an emotional confrontation, Abina shouted, "You are bringing shame upon this family. You will not embarrass us." Kofi stood firm, declaring that he would pursue music regardless of their disapproval. The confrontation escalated into chaos as emotions ran high. Kofi stormed out once again, leaving behind shattered relationships. The day of the competition arrived. With trembling hands but an unwavering spirit, Kofi took the stage in front of hundreds. As he performed his original song about freedom and self-identity, he poured every ounce of emotion into each note. The audience erupted in applause. For the first time in years, Kofi felt truly alive. Despite not winning first place, Kofi received recognition from local music producers who saw potential in him. This moment marked a turning point, not just for Kofi, but for Abina and Kwame as well. News of Kofi's performance reached home before he did. Abina and Kwame watched as their son's passion ignited hope in others. His friends rallied around him for support, while older villagers began to see value in pursuing one's dreams. Please drop in comment, and subscribe to encourage us to bring more interesting stories your way. Thank you. When Kofi returned home later that night, he found his parents waiting for him with mixed emotions. Pride intertwined with concern. "We didn't understand," Kwame admitted quietly. "But perhaps it is time we listened." Over time, conversations replaced confrontations as Kofi shared his dreams with Abina and Kwame. They began attending local performances together as a family, a new tradition born from understanding rather than control. Kofi eventually enrolled in music school while balancing studies with performances. His journey inspired other young people in the village to pursue their passions fearlessly. In this way, Kofi learned that while children may never become older than their parents in age or respect, they could carve out their own identities, bridging tradition with personal aspirations, and ultimately transform familiar relationships into partnerships grounded in love and understanding. Kofi's story illustrates the delicate balance between tradition and individuality within family dynamics. Through resilience and determination, he not only pursued his dreams but also fostered growth within himself and those around him, a testament that sometimes breaking free can lead to deeper connections rather than severing ties altogether. Please drop in comment, and subscribe to encourage us to bring more interesting stories your way. Thank you. You can check our channel for more interesting stories. Please support us.